Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. With an exclusive partnership between the Royal Australian Mint and Lucius Precious Metals, we have the Australian Shipwreck series, which is 4 different releases. In this video, we're going to unveil the second release in that series. Yes, Lucius Precious Metals, otherwise known as LPM, are a dealer out of Hong Kong that has sent to me these coins for review and to introduce them to my viewers. It is a fascinating series indeed. The very first release you may have seen on some other channels. They are very, very beautiful coins. It is the first bullion coin of its nature, shaped as a triangle. A very, very interesting piece indeed, with a lot of history here. This particular piece is the first issue, and these are what I consider to be better or premium bullion, which means that they have collector appeal and some premium higher than what you normally would pay for regular bullion, but they are relatively affordable. And these particular pieces are an example of that, with a limited mintage. And this particular piece here is the very first release. It is the 2019 Australia Batavia. Very nicely done and wonderfully struck indeed, with a smooth edge. But the second release here is the what's known as the Gilt dragon here. It is absolutely stunning here, and you can see the different detail and proof-like fields here. And again, as all coinage of the Commonwealth, it will have an image of the Queen, but it is a very small, unobstructive image of the Queen there at the very apex of the triangle. Fascinating indeed. It's the second of the Australian Shipwreck series, following the Batavia release of 2019. A little history behind this piece. On the early morning of the 28th of April in 1656, there was a ship called the Vergilde Dryack, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It was traveling towards Batavia, which is now Jakarta, with a load of trade goods, coins, cargo, passengers, and crew, and struck an uncharted reef off the coast of Western Australia. The reef gutted the ship, and only 75 of the crew survived, along with a small quantity of provisions and a single boat. And understeersman Abraham Lehman took the boat and 6 crew on an astonishing and grueling journey to Batavia and reported the wreck. Several attempts were made to rescue the survivors, but they were never located. The wreck of the Vergilde Dryack was discovered in 1963 and excavated in 1972. Some 19,000 coins were recovered, mainly Spanish reals and some Japanese silver coins. The mystery as what has become of the survivors of the Vergilde Dryack has never been answered. This is one of the most enigmatic episodes of Australia's maritime history. And boy, I tell you what, it is something else. This is a view of the ship. Obviously, the ship is upside down here, and and the gold is also available. By the way, the silver has a limited mintage of 20,000 coins, and the gold has a limited mintage of 250 coins. So it's surrounded, it's upside down, essentially, to depicts the ship in its final state, capsizing shortly after wrecking in 1656. The border encompasses the main design, also incorporates unique design elements from Vergilde Dryack. Very fascinating, very detailed. Love the look of this piece and how these are done. I think it's quite a unique series. I remember when I first saw them, thinking I wanted to get some, and now that there's 2 in the collection, halfway done to get the other 2. I like short series like this. I think it's really, really cool how they had done these in comparison to other releases out there. They're small profile, between the two of them there, and very nice. I wonder if they'll ever make a case for these, but again, thanks to LPM for sending these along to me. For this wreck, for the Batavia, it sank in 1629. I believe that was its maiden voyage, and the Vergold Drake sank in 1656. So very, very interesting. Both showing the ships upside down with different design elements around it. 2019, 2020, the years of issue for these particular coins. Very nice indeed. And LPM also sent me a second one that can be used for a giveaway. Now, I don't really typically do giveaways on my channel for security reasons, but we'll try to find some way to either pass this along to you and give it away in a different manner than what you would normally find, or I may do a giveaway and actually send you money to buy one. We'll figure that out at a later date, but I wanted to share these with you. And this particular thing, LPM did give me a promo code, Salivate Metal, and in that promo code, if you type that in either at LPM to purchase the link from there, which will be in the description below, especially if you're an international viewer, or the promo code can also be used at Modern Coin Mart, and there will be a link to be able to purchase that coin there. And so there's a limited time to use these codes from the 13th of January, that's today, to the 15th of January. And those are the days that you can use that code, and that is Hong Kong time, just so you understand. But this second coin is known as the Gilt Dragon, and it is 999 fine silver. It is Australian legal tender, and it is presented as you see here in the capsule. And just an absolutely stunning piece, and I'm so impressed with the detail, the attention to detail that the Royal Australian Mint has shown these particular pieces. It is a premium bullion, but with that being said, for the price, for what you get, I believe it's priced fairly, with all things considered, because in my mind, this should be a regular collector coin. And usually those regular collector coins, like ones I've shown before, can trend upwards between $80 to $100 an ounce for those high premium collector coins. This is a lower premium, better bullion piece. And so I think it's a really, really a cool series. And want to thank LPM, Lucius Precious Metals, for sending these along to me for review and to make my viewers aware of this particular series. It is absolutely stunning. The Gilt Dragon is what this is known as, from the Vergold Drake. A fascinating tale of shipwrecks there. Sad, but it commemorates and honors those in memory who have passed, some mysteriously never to be found again. So there you have it. Check the links in the description below for both places from which these can be purchased, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.